With Divine's grace and Guru's grace only, I am continuing my spiritual journey. After submitting my gratitude to the Gurukulam, from where I have obtained this knowledge, I am sharing the same knowledge for my listeners. Life will not be the same after going through some of the verses from Bhagavad Gita, and if at all there is one text which is there on everybody's lips all over the world, it is Bhagavad Gita. And today we will look into the verse number 70 from 2nd chapter Gita. I put the title as Bhagavad Gita in everyday life because this actually gives solution to most of our problems. We started the whole topic like this. Bhagavan tells Arjuna, everybody performs action, and in action we have a choice. We can do the action, we need not do the action, or we can do in whichever way we want. But when the results come, they may not be up to the mark. They may not be fulfilling our desires. Undesirable results may come. Or more than the effort, results may come. When the results come more than the effort, we have no complaints. But when the results are not up to our expectations, then we start worrying and we become unhappy. So Bhagavan tells Arjuna, a person who is having the steady mind, who is able to accept both success and failure in the same manner. We can take the example of Lord Rama in Ramayana. All of us know about his life. He was about to be made as a king, but he had to go to forest. So if we go through some of our Puranas, we will get a first-hand picture of how people lived a life of Sthita Prajna. That is translated in English as wise man. That is, they are not perturbed by the results. They are full. They don't need any external situations or people to make them happy or unhappy. Going ahead, Arjuna requests Lord to give more explanation about this Sthita Prajna as to how he walks, how he interacts with the world. For that, Bhagavan gives one more example from verse number 70. Earlier we saw one example where we discussed about the sugar crystal. Sugar crystal is already sweet, so we don't have to add further sugar to make it more sweet. Sthita Prajna, or a wise person, why he is not perturbed by the external situation is because he has recognized himself, or he has recognized the self as Ananda. Recognition of the self is the very reason for the person's being full. Sthita Prajna is always full. The fullness of this wise person is not going to increase because of entry of some objects, or he will not lose anything also if objects do not enter. Now one more example we will see from verse number 70. We have to visualize ocean and also a pond. In ocean we will observe two activities, and the nature of ocean is fullness. One type of activity is where water is getting evaporated from ocean. Another type of activity is rivers come and join the ocean. But ocean retains its fullness. This is the state of Sthita Prajna. Whereas pond is visualized to understand it. If some person puts borewell near the pond's existence itself is gone. It becomes dry. It will be like any other portion of the earth. But when it rains, pond overflows and again it becomes shapeless. A beautiful phrase is introduced here as Kamakami. That is, it's about a person who chases desires and he wants to gain that. He wants to gain an object to experience or to own. If it is not available to him, he always frets and fumes. When the desirable object enters, there is always happiness. But when undesirable object enters, there is depression. Are we not the pawns here? This is what Bhagavan is going to analyze us. So by analyzing us and by comparing us with ocean, he is going to tell from pond's attitude, that is behavior, move to ocean's behavior. That's the purpose of this particular explanation of this particular verse. If we get stuck with a desire which is binding, we will always have problems. In our earlier recordings, we saw the difference between a non-binding desire and a binding desire also. So once we understand that we are already full and we don't need anything from outside situation, whether it is an object or a person, then where is the question of becoming unhappy? This is a point Bhagavan wants us all to realize. So we'll continue our discussion on the wise person or Sthita Prajna with some more explanations in the coming episodes.